guys, good morning. It's about 6 o'clock right now, 5:58, almost 6. Um, it's Wednesday. We have a lot to do today. I think I have about 5 lectures, and then I have another meeting tonight. So gonna be a busy day. Wednesdays are always jam-packed because I have to prep for my CBL presentations on Thursdays. I have always a lot of lectures. So Wednesdays are usually pretty busy, but we're gonna push through. Right now, I'm going to probably go to campus. I have a few lectures that I want to get through, and also preview some stuff, learn some Anki, and watch some videos. But yeah, it's gonna be a long day. Gonna get after it today, and hopefully we can be as productive as possible. With that being said, let's get after it. Day 3, here we go. All right, so it's about 11 o'clock right now. I'm about to go into a live lecture on the transitions of care for people with congestive heart failure. So it should be an interesting talk. It's always nice having those sessions where we actually have a live patient come in and speak with us about their care and what they kind of look for in their health professionals. So those are probably one of my favorite types of lectures. It's always moving, it's always kind of emotional, but it's super helpful in understanding from the patient's perspective. So about to go into that right now. It's been about 4.5 hours of me just grinding away at Anki cards. I watched a couple of Pathoma and Boards and Beyond videos. Those are good because it just allows me to get a full high yield picture of what's going on, what I should be focusing on, just so I can understand the big picture stuff before I go into the details. But that's pretty much been my morning. Also went through a little bit of my farm lecture, kind of just learning more of the details of that. But right now, about to go into this lecture at 11 o'clock, and I'll catch up with you guys after. All right, so that is everything for today as far as lectures. It's now 4 o'clock. I was able to actually get through them a lot faster than I expected, which is super nice. Now I have a couple hours of a little bit of a downtime. I have to create a presentation for my CBL group tomorrow, for my CBL meeting tomorrow. We may or may not do it virtually. There's been a lot of stuff going on with COVID shutdowns in Philly this week, and then we also have Thanksgiving next week, so some people might be a little bit more cautious as far as because they're going home, not wanting to do things in person. It's totally fine with me. My presentation this week is going to be on thoracic imaging, so kind of the things that we talked about yesterday. I had a lecture on it yesterday morning, so I think I'm just going to make like a Kahoot or like a quiz on that stuff because it's a lot of review, and then kind of just go through the discussion and go through the quiz as people answer and ask questions based on the questions I make. So I think that's what I'm gonna do in the next couple hours. And then at 6 o'clock, I actually have a meeting with this program called Scalpels at my medical school. Basically, it's a program for people interested in going into surgery, and I'm interested in going to surgery. So it seems like it's a longitudinal program that kind of goes along with the curriculum and introduces us to different aspects of surgery within different blocks. So I think right now we're going to have a meeting with a thoracic surgeon and just kind of getting introduced to the depths of surgery within each organ system that we go through. I think it's a pretty cool thing just for people that are interested in surgery to get exposed to different things like that at a deeper level and a more interactive level than we will most likely get with our curriculum. So that should be really, really interesting tonight, and I'm looking forward to that. And then after that, we'll probably just wrap up with some Anki for the rest of the night. But until then, I'm just gonna work on this presentation, and I'll check in with you guys after. So I actually started to edit this week's vlog. This is actually from day 1. This is a 5-part series. If you haven't seen all 5 parts, make sure you go check it out. This is probably coming out, this is part 3, so make sure you go check out parts 1 and 2 if you haven't already. All right, so presentation done. All I did was just create some questions based off of a lot of the imaging that was given to us for our lecture. If anybody could tell me the answer to this question, I'd be super impressed. Based on the CT section, Identify number 1. Let me know in the comment section. All right, so about 9:22 right now. That's pretty much it for today. Wednesday's done. It was definitely a long day, a long grind, but we made it through. Thursday up next, kind of closing in to the end of the week. I'm really happy that I don't feel as tired as I thought I would feel this week, but overall it's been really, really good. Thank you for everybody who's been tuning in to this series, 5-part series. We got 2 more parts to go. If you're watching this in the super future, make sure you go watch all 5 parts. If you're watching this in the present, make sure you go check out parts 1 and parts 2. You're not gonna wanna miss that. So thank you again. If you're new, be sure to subscribe, like these videos. If you enjoy these type of videos, let me know in the comment section as well. Thank you guys for tuning in, and let's get it.